have next command, Presspull. Go to Presspull, go to Presspull, select object or bounded area. So select object, this is the bounded area. If I select this face, so that the edges, the sides of that face will become the bounded area. So select that and extend it. Select this and extend it. Select this and extend it like this. Okay, if you select this face, so that face sides will become, that face side will become the bounded area, and you can add the material, or you can subtract this as well, means you can remove the material as well. Suppose you want to remove in this direction, you can remove it as well. See, this is how I can remove. Select this face and remove it. Select this face and add it. Select this face and remove it like this. Okay, select this face and add it like this. I hope this is very much clear. Okay, so that's the Presspull. Select it and delete it. Okay, so Presspull is very simple. Okay, even you can do Presspull here as well of this 2D entity. See, even though these lines are not joined, they are not polyline, then also you can do Presspull of this. So actually it requires a bounded area. It requires a bounded area. It does not necessary whether they are joined or not. It requires only bounded area. So if I select this bounded area, left click and start adding the material. See, here also it is a circle like this. So this is how Presspull works. Go to Presspull again, select this face, you can decrease the height. You can add the material along this direction, select it and add it. Select it and add it like this. Select this face and add the material. Okay, select this face and remove the material like this. I hope this is very much clear to you. Yes, so that's the Presspull. Now we have next command, Polysolid. Okay, see, let me explain the Polysolid. Go to Polysolid here from the ribbon bar, Polysolid, start point. You can see you can draw some 3D walls. It is similar to Polyline. See, we are creating a wall actually, 3D walls. Now, you must be wondering, this wall must have some height, this wall must have some thickness, and obviously some length. So how to manage that? Go to Polysolid, go to Polysolid. Okay, now can you see these options? Yes, height. The height, suppose I want 100, the height of the wall. The width, that is the width, suppose I want 10. Okay, see, this is the height. Okay, enter. So you can see this dimension is your width. This height, this is your height from this bottom to top. This is your height. This is your width. Okay, and this is your length. Go to select it again, delete. Go to Polysolid, go to Polysolid, start point. Okay, now next point it is asking. You can give next point by this 250, enter. See, the length is 250. Okay, suppose the length is 300, give 300, enter. Okay, suppose I want to give the length as 400, so give 400 and enter like this. Okay, suppose I want a length of 500 along this direction, that is along x direction, so 500, enter. So like this, and the height of the wall and the width, which is already mentioned there. Okay, delete it. Now let me draw some objects using line command. Okay, 100, enter. In this direction, 200, enter. In this direction, 300, enter. Okay, like this. So you can see Can you see these lines? Yes. Now I will draw a polyline as well. So this is drawn using polyline, 2D polyline. Okay, go to polysolid, go to object. If I select this object, the polysolid will be created. Okay, go to polysolid again. Okay, go to object. Now only this will be selected. Why is it so? Why is it so? Because these lines are not joined together. These lines are drawn using line command. Okay. Yes. Go to polysolid again. Object. Select this line. Yes. Go to polysolid again. Object. Select this. So you can see the difference. This is done using polysolid. They are very smooth wall, and see here they are not as smooth. So that's the difference between object. In the object if we use line, and in the object if we use polylines. I hope this is very much clear. Undo. Okay. Continuously I did undo. Now go to polysolid again. Okay. Now go to justify. Now can you see that what is that justification? Suppose if I do left. Okay. Now go to object and select this. Means the polysolid will be modeled to the left of that line. Okay. Suppose go to polysolid again. Go to polysolid again. If I do center. Okay. Now select this. Now it will be at the center. The line will be at the center. Yes. Select this. Justify. Center. Object. See. I hope this is clear. So that's the justification. Nothing else. Okay. Not that much use of it. I hope you have understood the polysolid. Inside that, nothing else is there. Now we have also right side. To the right of the other side, it will be done. If I'm using object as my this. Okay. Now let me select it and delete it. Go to polysolid again. Okay. Go to polysolid again. Start point. Okay. Now, if you go to arc here, you can draw this type of walls as well. See how beautiful they look. So these are the arc polysolid. Very simple. Go to polysolid, start point. You can go to arc. Yes. So there are several options. Direction. Suppose you want to switch from arc to line again. This arc is done. You can select here line. So again, the line will be drawn like this. Enter. So that's all about polysolid. Okay. Now let me draw a box here. Suppose I want to move this box. Select that line, select that particular box. Now you will see a individual X, Y, and Z axis is there of that particular box. That red one, that blue, green one, and the blue one. Suppose that's called gizmo. Okay. Suppose I want to move this particular box along X direction. So select this particular red arrow and move it. Suppose you want to move this box along Z direction. Okay. So select this blue one and move it. Do undo so that it will come back to its original position. Suppose you want to move this box along y-axis. So select this green line and move it. So this is how it will move. Okay? Yes. So if you have understood this, then I can explain you the union commands, the Boolean operations in 3D. Okay?